Hi guys, it's another video by just me having fun one. Today we're going to be showing you how to do this effect here, which is a split screen basically. And yeah, people have been asking me how to do this, and I didn't know how to do it, so I went on to Rich W4's site. He's a very cool guy who has taught me practically all my skills I know in Sony Vegas Pro 8. So I've put a link down there so you can subscribe to him, because that'd be really good, because you'll learn more from him than you will from me. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this effect here. This is where you record 2 bits of video, you then you cut them in half and you stick them next to each other. So I'm filming this bit right now, there's nothing sitting there, but if I move my hand over there, you'll see that my hand's been chopped off because there is somebody there, but that's a different video. If that made any sense at all, then good luck, but if it didn't, I'm going to show you how to do it in a second. All you need to do is have a camera and a tripod, almost definitely a tripod, and place it so you can see the whole thing with a bit more, so because you don't want you sticking your hands out places and it just being cut off. Also have no shadows or changing light, so if you're going to do it outside, make sure the light isn't dimming too quickly, and do it quite quickly, because if you do it over half an hour, then unfortunately the light will go or increase and it'll look a bit distorted. You can change the brightness, but it's a bit complicated for this video. Also, nothing like these wrinkles here, if I move the wrinkles like this, they don't change on that side. And also, and the third point, don't go like this, because your hand gets chopped off, which is not very good really. So that's it really. Now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to record the second part, but I'm just going to keep recording so I don't move the camera. So I'm going to go, so let's go to the editing suite and let's start doing things.
Okay, so now we're going to now we're going to make our split screen video. So first what we need to do is import our video. So I'm going to go to my SD card where I've kept it and just import it. Importing, just drag and drop it, and these grey lines appear. Just put it somewhere close to the beginning. It's my processor going funny. There's a strange sound in the background. Right, so now we've got our long video, and you can see by the sound waves here that this is probably my bit speaking, and this is my bit not doing anything. So what we need to do is split our video into our 2 bits. So we want to first of all cut out any nonsense at the beginning, so like me setting up the camera, things like that. So when I'm sitting there, feeling like I'm ready, which is about there, you can press we can press S, which is split, and then we can click on that little bit of video, the edge. Now if you can't click on it, you can use these plus and minus buttons here, so we can zoom in and see, huge detail, or we can zoom out to see the whole video. Also, there's the same with the vertical, so we can see when we use the 4th track, or 3rd and 4th track, we can see them all in one go. Okay, so now we've got that running, we can get our so we can now split it into our 2 tracks. So I'm just playing it until I get up and get to a perfect place. Then just press the rest button again and split it. Now this second track here can be taken down and dropped below. So now, as you can see, one of them is longer. It's always better to film the non-talking part a bit longer, so that you don't then have just black space on one side. But I've done it a bit excessively, so we can just press S there for splitting and delete this bit. So now we have our 2 movies. Now if you press play here, you'll only see one movie, and this is because in Sony Vegas, the movie that's on the top or on the higher row rank channel track even that is the one that gets shown. Now when you're doing video editing, you can move these levels around, so I can move that to 50%, so I can press play and there'll be a sort of ghost of me sitting there, and we can do the same for that one, but it doesn't really work, and that is not what we're trying to do today. So the way we're going to do it is on the top video, and it's important that it's the top video. We're going to click on this little, what looks like a puzzle piece, and it is event effects. So we can click on that, and this little box will come up. We want to get Sony Cookie Cutter, and then press Add, and then press OK. Now this is adding an effect here, which I can show you. And this box might come up as a new window, where it could come up embedded like this. So now this is where the important bit comes in. We want to change the shape to square. That's important. We now want to find a suitable bit on the track to check if it's working. So this looks okay. And begin moving this bit here around. So you can move it from side to side. You'll see that if I move it one way, I get completely cut off. If I move it the other way, don't get cut off the other way. So now we can So once we've got the area that we like, we can then see, I don't know if you can see on this quality, but that you can see the line where I've cut it. And that doesn't look very professional for something that you can solve very easily. So here it says feather, here. If you just increase that, you now can't see a line at all. If you increase it all the way, the guy kind of fades out. But generally about 0.220, 0.20 is good enough, but really depending on if you're doing it outside and the lights are different, then you want to increase that. Just do it to what's best for you. Then now we have actually our thing. So if we press play, as you can see, it's working great, really. Now we can also mess around with some settings like changing sound levels and putting titles and effects in, and there's actually also a lot of other effects you can do with split screening. There's an effect where let's say you jump off a bar or something, and we can freeze frame it and pause it, and then you can walk in again and laugh, go ha 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 ha, something like that. And yeah, there's lots of effects like that that I might make tutorials on, but I'm kind of fairly busy. I've got a life. Now, to export it, which is something that I get a lot of questions about, is that in a lot of movie things like Movie Maker, you just press publish or export or things like that. Here, you have to render. Now, rendering is something generally used with 3D software, but we have to do it in this. So basically, what we do, instead of clicking publish and all these ones down here, press render as. Now it'll pop up with where you probably want to render it as. Try to type a name in there, so we'll call it then we can, there's lots of different formats, but we'll just keep it as AVI because that works. Then we've got what you can do is HD or lots of other things. Different levels of HD, different things. But the one it comes up with is probably best for YouTube and things like that, unless you want to make it HD. Then there's a couple of settings here, which you can mess around with, but not really important. The only thing I would say before rendering is that if you have your mouse selected a little bit in the track, not the whole video, it will only render that bit of track. So you have to untick this box here. Okay? So then just press save, and the little box is configuring ha ha ha. your prototype to your footage on your line. Once that's done, you'll then have your iMovie exported. Yeah, subscribe to Rich W4 because he's a great guy. A bit small but great guy. Yeah, please do subscribe to him as well as me. Yes, definitely subscribe to me. So thank you, and yeah, hope to see you soon.